Hi, and welcome to your Real Conversation video lesson with me, your teacher, Chris. It's great to have you come back if you're a returning student, and it's great to see you if you're one of my new students. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the lesson. In these lessons, we have a real conversation together. I give you a chance to answer some questions, and then at the end, I give you my answers. So it's a chance for you to practice at home, alone, anywhere. Practice with a real speaker and not be afraid to say a mistake or say what's on your mind. Say what you really think. So this is your chance to practice in a safe, free environment. Now, today we have a really interesting lesson. We're going to talk about personality. Personality. Everyone has a different one. Now remember, in these lessons, now that you're much better at speaking, I want you to listen to the way that I give my answers at the end. Listen to my pause. Listen to my tone. Listen to my intonation. Listen to the way that I emphasize specific words. Okay? Now, let's, first, if you like the lesson, I almost forgot. I like the lesson. If you like the lesson, hit the like button. Give me a thumbs up. And like I said, if you're new, subscribe to the channel. I love having new students, and I love answering your questions and seeing your ability improve. Remember, you can answer these questions in the comments below the video. That way, I can correct them. And with the corrected natural answers, I want you to practice this video again. Try answering me with your corrected answers. This will be a real bonus to your practice, to your ability, to improving how quickly you think in the normal, natural patterns that I speak. Okay, let's get started. Question number 1. How would you describe your personality? Now, let's add to that question. How would other people describe your personality? Is it the same or is it different? I think for many people, other people would say their personality is different too. I think that's kind of normal. Question number 3. What is the best aspect? A-S-P-E-C-T. Aspect or part? What is the best part about your personality? And what is the worst aspect, the worst part of your personality? Interesting. What personality traits in other people do you hate? What do you hate about their personality? Me too. I can't disagree with that one. That's a good answer. What personality traits in other people... Oh wait, no, I already did that one. What personality traits make a good leader? What makes them a good leader? I thought that was an airplane. It was a motorcycle. That probably would make a really good leader. What personality trait do you wish you had? Why? That's an interesting answer. And the last question. Can a person change their personality? I think this is going to be an interesting answer and a chance for all of you to have a conversation down below, because I think many people will have a different opinion about changing personality. Can you actually do that? So be sure to try and comment with the other students in the lessons, in the comments section. That way you can start practicing, start building a friendship. Okay, now it's time for my answers. So remember, listen to my tone, my intonation, my inflection, my pauses, right? See how I build emphasis on the key idea of what I'm saying. Okay, here we go. How would you describe your personality? Well, I've said frequently in many of the videos that I'm a little crazy. Now, at first glance, I think that my personality is open and nice. But after a while, people start to see one of my biggest flaws, which I'll talk about in one of the later questions. But how do I describe my personality? At first glance, very pleasant, very nice. That's how I think. How would other people describe your personality? Is it the same or is it different? Initially, in the very beginning, people will say, wow, Chris is nice. He's an interesting person. But after some time, I think they realize my true personality flaw and their opinion changes. I've seen it happen a lot, which is a little disappointing, but gotta be honest with you guys. That's my true answer. So initially, their opinion of me is the same, but it does change, I think, more as time wears on. 3, what is the best aspect of your personality and what is the worst? Remember, aspect means part. So for me, this is for me, not from other people's perspective. This is for me. The best part of my personality is my ability to not get emotional, to not have an emotional reaction. My personality is one where I think a lot before I have an answer. I'm very rational. Now, how about the worst aspect? What is the worst aspect? The same. My biggest strength is my biggest weakness. The fact that I don't understand emotion, I don't have an emotional response, is one of my weaknesses, my worst parts, because people see that, and this is why their opinion of me changes. People see my lack of emotion and think I don't care. They think that I don't care. Chris is a rude person. He says things without thinking about how it makes someone feel. And it's because I don't know. I can't imagine the other person's feelings. I can guess later based on how they respond, but usually I say exactly what I mean without even considering how it affects their emotions, unless I have had a long relationship with that person. Initially, people love my brutal honesty, but after time, it gets tiring. So that is my biggest strength and my biggest weakness. What personality traits in other people do you hate? I hate arrogance. I hate arrogance. Where I grew up down south in America, we have the big part. You know, America's huge, but in the south part of America, not South America, but the south of America, people are raised differently. We are raised with lots of respect, lots of humility, to be humble. We are not just encouraged to be humble. It's very common to see your neighbor smack someone else's child for not being humble. It's a community aspect. The community raises the children. So being humble is something that is beat into us. Well, beat into me, at least, at a very young age. So I have a massive appreciation for people who are humble and a massive distaste for people who are arrogant. I despise that. Arrogance is so toxic because when you're arrogant, you think you are the best. And the thing is there's always something more that you could do to be better. So there's no reason to be arrogant about anything. There's always room for improvement. What personality traits make a good leader? Being a good leader is a difficult task. I don't mean just the ability to lead, but being a good leader. Very different. So this question is asking about being a good leader. So this person's personality must be one where they attack a problem rationally, and they have the ability to work together with other people. And the third part about their personality that's very important is their ability to diffuse, break apart party tension. So let's say you have a group, you're the leader, I'm the leader, and everyone's following me and I'm attacking the problem, we're all doing great, but back here, two of my teammates don't like each other. They have some type of problem. A good leader must be able to end that without yelling, without being disciplinarian. A good leader has the ability to break tension, diffuse. Diffuse means put out tension in a situation. So that is very, very critical to being a good leader. Now, what personality trait do you wish you had? Oh, wow. I wish that I had even more rationality, even though it's my biggest weakness. I wish that I had a faster ability to rationalize things. So I wish that I could attack it almost like a computer, any problem, and process it faster. So I wish that I had more of that rationality, because for me, it is incredibly beneficial to rationalize quickly instead of having that emotional aspect. So even though it is my biggest weakness, I would like more of it. It's kind of weird, right? Crazy. And the last one. Can a person change their personality? Yes and no. It would take a massive amount of effort for someone to truly change who they are without some type of life-changing event. Now, yes, can a person have a change in their personality? Sure. Can they have a massive change in who they are, who their true personality is? Yes, if the right circumstances happen. something tragic, something unbelievable, something mind-shattering would have to occur for someone to change who they truly are. Now, can you make micro transitions? Can you make small transitions to your personality? Yeah, easy. That's all power of your mind. But can you truly change everything about yourself and become a new person? It would take a massive thing to really force that person to change completely. So, can they? Yes. Is it likely for 100%? Not really. It's possible, but I think that it would be extremely difficult. Now, remember, write your answers in the comments down below. Have a conversation. Talk to the other students. Answer theirs. Talk to them. It's very important that you practice with me, but also with the students in the comments. Talk to them. They want to learn English. You want to learn English. You all want to practice English. Practice. These dialogues, these conversation lessons are for you talking to me, yes, but also for you to talk to the people down below. See what their opinions are. Share your opinions. Comment on their opinions. Now, if you enjoyed this lesson, hit the like button. If you're a new student, subscribe. Subscribe. It's free. All of my lessons are free. And I answered your questions for free. You have nothing to lose, and the ability to speak English is what you will gain. I'll see you for the next lesson. Goodbye.